look out. Back with another one, boy. Hey, they got a Kimbo Slice with documentary. So I had to tap into this because hey, Kimbo Slice was that dude. You feel me? RP Kimbo, you know. He put his kids through school with the backyard fighting, and he eventually came on MMA star you did. But let's get into this Kimbo Slice documentary, bro. Hey, I would not fight that dude, bro. That boy was popping. Boy, ain't no motherfucking way, Jack. Yeah. I had to get beat up. Kimbo Slice had them hoes, bro. I'm not jumping into this shit.
You ain't want to see none of that.
All day.
I ain't never gonna question you, partner.
All day.
I ain't never gonna question you.
It's how nigga eat, man.
Kimbo Slice was an internet sensation.
He absolutely helped make YouTube a household name.
I can't believe people do this. This is crazy.
Then, this bare-knuckle brawler takes his street fighting skills from alleys to arenas.
Bro. I remember that shit.
In the cage, he was just a savage.
If he hits you, God, you're going down.
Kimbo's combination of malice
Kimbo, drive like a wild animal.
He was definitely made to fight.
and magnetism.
I think he was made to be in front of the camera as well.
I want to kick him in his face, you know, break his arm, break his jaw.
Brings new fans to MMA.
You had people that don't even watch fighting paying attention because of him.
Kimbo took care of business. Listen to this crowd. This is insane. Kimbo, smile.
But is it hope?
This guy is destined for stardom in mixed martial arts.
You couldn't not look at him.
He was a superstar.
Or is it hype?
I did not expect him to go down off a little clip like that.
I could fall down and submit him.
Kimbo Slice sucks.
These naysayers have absolutely no idea what it takes for a guy like that to take a professional fight.
People wanted to say, like, he's not really even a good fighter.
We don't care what people say.
You don't give a if they destroy the whole sport.
What's next for Kimbo Slice?
What's next is whoever's next.
He's just such a polarizing figure.
Let's do it.
When I rest in peace, just want people to say I evolved from a knucklehead in the backyards of the hood in Miami to the mainstream and the elite of mixed martial arts.
You gotta get Kimbo his prime. He was out there feeding them boys.
The underground fighter and internet legend Kimbo Slice begins life as Kevin Ferguson. Nicknamed Kimbo by his family, he grows up a Bahamian immigrant living with his mom and two siblings in rundown South Miami.
3 kids with mom from an island with nothing. We really had a struggle. I'm Renee Ferguson, the sister of Kevin Ferguson. We got picked on for the type of clothing that we wore because we didn't have the best. Our language was different. We spoke funny.
But Kimbo's mom teaches her kids to stand up for themselves and for others.
They try to push you around, you push them back. Show them you're not afraid, even if you are afraid.
That's when Kevin really started fighting back because he got tired of running.
The first fight I ever had, I was like maybe 13. The guy was like 26. I saw a friend of mine just getting beat up. And I just went over there and just cleaned his clock.
All that built-up anger that he had made him Kimbo.
I just knew him as Big Ferg. My name's Mike Imber, and I'm a longtime friend and also manager to Big Ferg, aka Kimbo. We met back at Miami Palmetto High. You wouldn't forget his presence even back then. He was known for playing football there. He definitely was the one looking out for me if I ever had any issues or problems. Even though he might have had the opportunity to be the bully, he always chose to be the anti-bully.
While still in high school, Kimbo becomes a father.
Oh my God, he was so happy.
Everyone said when they saw him, they saw me. I'm Kevin, Kimbo Slice Jr., and I'm the son of Kimbo Slice. He didn't really have his dad in his life, so he tried his best to be like the best version he thought he could be. He had a bike And he used to have me like in the basket, like riding around with him everywhere he went, practice, even school.
Damn.
And the teachers let him. Like they liked him so much that they let him.
That's crazy.
Kimbo's size, strength, and athletic ability earned him a football scholarship at University of Miami.
He really wanted to become a professional football player. That was his first dream.
A dream that will get blown away by a Category 5 hurricane.
And in Florida, where the storm was strongest, up to 250,000 people have lost their homes.
Damn.
And Kimbo loses his chance to play Division I football.
Everything stopped. No school. You know, I don't think he played his last couple games.
That's cold right there.
Kimbo's scholarship is withdrawn on account of the shortened season.
Damn.
That year was just a bad year. You know, Hurricane Andrew came through and just destroyed everything.
Just didn't work out for him.
I was wanting to know why
He was
Kimbo
18
didn't cut
at
that
that
shit
time,
around
you
his
know?
head.
With a kid. So I know it was probably tough on him.
And then he was just struggling, trying to figure out what it is that he wanted to do.
For the next decade, Kimbo bounces between colleges and jobs.
At those times, you know, people just wasn't hiring. We all do what we have to do to make a living, you know, and to survive.
Including sleeping in his car while working as a bouncer at a strip club. In his late 20s, Kimbo's earning too little to support himself or his family.
We're talking like $30, $40 a night.
Damn.
From 5 in the afternoon till 6 in the morning.
That's crazy.
You know, and you're hoping that you will make a little tips by these guys coming in, you know, giving you $1 at the door. You know, how many dollars you think you're gonna get?
That's crazy.
I showed up at the strip club, and who was working the door was Ferg. We just weren't in touch over those years. And it was meant to be that we bumped back into one another. I had a business that we had just got started in. Reality Kings was an online conglomerate of adult pay sites. I was able to like offer him a job for us to work together.
Damn.
He was just driving and working as like security. He had this like real shitty Pathfinder with like the windows broken out. I just didn't know that he was actually using it to stay in. I wasn't able to pay him a lot of money to start. If I knew my guy was sleeping in the car, I would have figured something out. He never really asked for anything like that. You know, he's a very prideful man and he wanted to make more money. I was like, well, I've never seen you lose a fight.
Mike Ember has an idea. His time running porn websites tips him to another kind of online adult entertainment. Bare knuckle backyard brawls.
We could just go to the different neighborhoods, find out who they got, and I'll bet on you.
Whatever what Kimbo was.
And you'll keep whatever you win. I knew that he wasn't going to lose.
He used to tell me about it. He was like, Renee, I'm going to do these backyard fights. And I'm like, are you seriously? You have to do this? He was like, yeah.
Kimbo's chance comes in 2003.
I got a phone call and it was like, Ferg, would you fight Big D for like $1,500?
Tell him when he's ready to come see me, man.
I'm like, right now? Hell yeah.
He's supposed to be the baddest guy down south or whatever, the bully or whatever. So I'm going to fight him. And I was like, okay, yeah, Kevin.
And then it went from, you know, if you win, you'll get $3,000.
Damn.
I definitely remember the first time I saw Kimbo Slice. Like many, it was on YouTube. Getting out of the Hummer and just throwing down.
Like it was yesterday. Got that full eye out, bro.
It was just so raw. Vicious and brutal.
When I seen it, I'm like, oh my God.
Someone shared the link with me. I was like, I can't believe people do this. This is crazy.
The way it was filmed, this wasn't scripted.
That nigga, that's furnace. Run it, Ferg.
It was just something I'd never seen before, and I couldn't look away.
He told the guy to hit him. I'm like, don't do that.
As long as he ain't getting knocked out, I'm fine.
He executed that one. I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. So finish him. We good.
Damn. And he just ate him.
I think he knocked his eye out, bro. If I ain't mistaken.
What y'all with that thing? What y'all with that metal thing, man?
The guy's eye looked like it was falling out a little bit.
You can do this.
No, I'm saying good shit, dog, all right?
Slicing open Big D's eye earns Kimbo a new last name. He's now Kimbo Slice.
It was like a movie. Who the hell is this guy?
All day.
I ain't never gonna question you, partner.
All day. What?
I'm like, oh my God. So how many more of these you have to do?
Damn, you got, oh man.
When he came home that day, he had like this white bloody towel, bloody pants with like a stack of money.
Somebody hit me up and they're like, look, man, this thing's got millions of views on YouTube. I'm like, might have something here.
Kimbo was like one of the first internet celebrities.
He really was.
A friend of mine called one day and he's like, look, I got a possible fight for you. Crazy thing is he's a cop.
Sean Gannon,
That's
the
the only
great
fight
white
he
Hulk
lost.
cop from Boston versus Kimbo Slice, has the street fighting world bursting with anticipation.
It was definitely a war.
From the start, the fight does not disappoint. Gannon pulls out a martial arts move called the guillotine choke. In street fights, chokeholds are banned. Kimbo exhausts himself fighting his way out of several holds.
It was a moment where you saw that he wasn't invincible, that he was indeed human.
Sean Gannon got beaten to smithereens.
And requires several days in the hospital to recover.
But Sean Gannon won.
The internet doesn't care.
Everybody was talking about Kimbo. He was a video game boss that came to life. He was as wide as a buffalo. He was mean when he fought. He talked trash, and the trash he talked was funny.
I'm gonna try to make him bleed, piss, fart, shit, throw up, burp, whatever the body does. You know, I'm gonna try to get him to do it.
We were at the Miami Arena and Mike Tyson called him over. He said, I'm a big fan of your work. Could I give you a piece of advice? He's like, don't ever go pro. He's like, keep doing what you're doing.
Damn.
But, Kimbo was looking at him like, knowing, here you are, you made hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm fighting in the backyard.
Kimbo does not take Iron Mike's advice. Instead, he starts down a professional fighting path he won't live to regret.
I was working for Cage Fury. They wanted a main event. And I said, I got the guy. It's going to bring in everybody. I said, Kimbo.
Then it's like, we want to have him fight Ray Mercer. No amateur fights, no warm-up, no anything. His first pro fight was against an ex-heavyweight champ of the world, gold medalist.
In just 2 months, an untested and untrained 33-year-old Kimbo Slice will step into his first MMA cage.
While this was all happening, I had a friend who was in a weekly card game with Lennox Lewis. Lennox was like, Mercer, hey, he hits really hard. Lennox just beat Mike Tyson. I'm listening to this. I'm like, I think we better get our shit together.
I'm only going out one way.
From the network that brought you Dark Side of the Ring.
A lot of guys have incredible legacy, but they tarnish it.
I was in true danger.
Drinking, gambling, concussion after concussion.
Pulled the gun and put it to my head.
Other YouTube.
Dark Side of the Cage. Wednesdays at 10 on Vice.
Kimbo Slice, a 33-year-old backyard YouTube fighter with no professional experience, has a mere 2 months before he enters the cage for his first professional MMA bout.
I go into YouTube, I type in Kimbo Slice, and I'm like, wow, this guy's coming to our gym to learn from us. My name is Randy Katami. I'm the co-owner of Bas Rutten's Elite MMA. I was Kimbo Slice's boxing coach.
Get him, Kimbo! Get him!
This guy is just a pure fighter.
The fact that Kimbo decides to go into mixed martial arts after he's been an internet sensation, that says everything about his personality. Kimbo wants to be the best fighter on the planet. My name is Bas Rutten. I'm a former UFC heavyweight champion. And I helped Kimbo when he became a pro fighter from his very first fight against Ray Mercer.
As a student, he really came in like a dry sponge. He'd never really sat down with any coach and learned the skill of combat sports.
Obviously, he had technical ability. He was strong. He was fast. He moves his head really well. His footwork was really good. He was throwing a lot of hooks. So what I wanted to do right away was teach him how to throw a straight punch. But his ground game was nothing.
Thankfully, he had already an open stance. Everything becomes more powerful. We needed to add some kicks and some knees.
He had to play catch up. Starting combat sports at 33 years old is a tough journey.
This man is making his cage debut right here for the CFFC.
In Kimbo's first pro fight against former boxing heavyweight champ Ray Mercer, Kimbo is said to earn $50,000 to fight, with a $25,000 bonus to win. Unprecedented amounts for a rookie fighter. It's a sign of Kimbo's internet popularity.
You'd be lucky as just a general pro fighter to make $1,000. As a UFC fighter during that time, $7,000 to fight, $7,000 to win.
But I knew what his worth was.
Lots of MMA fans don't share that opinion.
People wanted to say like, oh, he's not really even a good fighter.
All these naysayers that were online, these are people who don't train, don't fight. They have absolutely no idea what it takes for a guy like that who is this high on the internet to take a professional fight.
This man is a boxer with a professional boxing record of 30.
My dad was never intimidated by no one he fought. Never.
That boy look like a Haitian.
10 minutes before the fight, I said, cross your hands in front of you, make sure that you keep looking, and just bull rush him against the fence. And he actually did it.
Round number 1, scheduled for 3. Oh! He catches Ray with a shot. Ray ties him up. Kimbo the aggressive tries to grab Ray and drive him down the canvas.
That's the moment that I knew he's going to go really far because he's actually listening.
There we go! You see the way Kimbo was able to break that. He's so strong. He's actually got him inside control. How about this?
1 minute and 12 seconds into the fight, Mercer submits to Kimbo's guillotine chokehold. It's the same move Sean Gannon used to beat Kimbo in their infamous street fight.
He wins. He freaking wins.
And gets noticed by another MMA fight promotion, Elite XC.
He won by submission. We never knew he had submissions. My name is Rich Chow, and I worked at Elite XC as a matchmaker. So all of a sudden, that gave us this whole different angle. What if he does commit to real training with great coaches and in the right environment?
Kimbo was a goat.
Who knows what he's capable of? However, we knew it was going to take him time to learn and develop the game. And there was an understanding that maybe we don't have years and years and years for him to get there.
So, after signing him, Elite XC waits only a few months before setting Kimbo's first fight against Bo Cantrell.
Bo Cantrell was a great guy for the first fight because he had the edge in experience. He was a big, strong heavyweight that could knock people out.
My very first time going out and photographing him was at his gym ahead of his fight against Bo Cantrell.
Damn that name be, bro. I mean, that man.
My name is Esther Lynn, and I am a photographer with a specialty in combat sports. And I had the pleasure of photographing Kimbo Slice. You hear people talk about how certain fighters or certain celebrities or whatever, they have it. And I think he just had it. I couldn't believe every single photo I took of him I liked. He definitely understood how to sell a fight.
The Bo Cantrell fight was the big deal because that was the first one really on television.
Heavyweights in action as Kimbo Slice in his official mixed martial arts debut.
He rolls in, boom, here's this guy. The Kimbo brand was Miami. It was badass, and it was raw and underground.
If I give him a submission move, he just got to break the arm. I'm not tapping out.
People started to think about those backyard brawls and people's eye hanging out.
I want to kick him in his face, break his arm, break his jaw.
He won an MMA fight against Ray Mercer. Make no mistake, people were scared of Kimbo.
Including perhaps Bo Cantrell.
Do you think Kimbo's reputation helped in that way?
I think Kimbo's reputation definitely helped him. At the weigh-in, he wouldn't look at Kimbo. He just looked really, really, really scared before the fight. When he got hit, I think he just went down. He didn't want to take another punch.
That's got to be some kind of a record. At just 19 seconds. seconds.
Really dope.
Slice dropping Cantrell like names of a Hollywood party, and this guy is destined for stardom in mixed martial arts.
Kimbo's lightning-fast KO of Cantrell supercharges his celebrity.
He was everywhere. He was like doing conventions, signings, showing up with like celebrities. He was ubiquitous.
Kimbo Slice!
The Street Fighter is quickly becoming less South Miami and more South Beach as his fame migrates from YouTube to network TV.
It's the nice walk.
When he got invited to the Jimmy Kimmel show, I've never thought in a million years he would make it to that stage.
That felt huge just because at the time, most people still kind of considered MMA like human cockfighting.
Do you like punching people?
Yeah.
You do. You ever feel bad afterwards?
No.
You never do?
No.
You never, even if a guy's like spitting out his teeth, you never go?
No, not at all. But when the fight's over with, I'll say, what's up, help him out, whatever. Be like, yo, you got to go to the doctor, man, get that checked
out. Kimbo always had charisma. He could make you laugh. The fact that he was goofy and happy was very disarming. It's fun to see somebody who's so scary and also not scary. He was that bridge between like pop culture and like this fringe sport.
I hope I made the wall of fame. This is the wall of fame. You feel me?
The fame, none of it was planned, but he understood the more viewership, then the easier the negotiations are going to be going for the next contract.
But real talk, check me out on kimboslice.proleague.com all day. That's how we do it.
The allure was there, and people just wanted to see him fight.
And keep winning.
We are just minutes away from our main event, Kimbo Slice versus Tank Abbott.
Kimbo Slice versus Tank Abbott in Miami. Easily one of my most memorable and favorite events. The energy, the electricity.
This was going to be his coming out party in terms of like, this is where we're going to finally get to see Kimbo fight a fighter with reputation.
He was fighting an ex-UFC heavyweight champ. Tank was not in his prime, but he also was still extremely dangerous.
What a start already to this main event. Just listen to this crowd.
When I looked into the crowd, those weren't fight fans. They were here to see Kimbo Slice, the phenomenon.
I'm like, wow, my brother finally made it. For him to blow up and make it like he did, for the world to see, I was so proud of him.
We got a police escort all the way to the fight. I've never seen anything like it. They're not escorting anybody unless they're the president.
The extra security, the extra police, the police escort. This was not your average fight.
That's crazy.
I knew at that moment we had crossed over. He was a superstar.
This is showtime. Oh, that right hand really hurt Tank. Uppercut. Woo! Damn. Tank Abbott gets another right across the jaw. The third one's the charm. Kimbo Slice wins the main event.
He ended up knocking him out in like 40-some seconds.
The fight takes Kimbo from street brawler to MMA certified.
Listen to this crowd. This is insane.
It was what the crowd wanted to see.
And this reaction, this is loud.
At that point, he was still invincible, and that's how we felt.
After that was when it like really, really bad stuff happened.
I'm only going out one way.
From the network that brought you Dark Side of the Ring.
This guy was gonna kill me, or I was gonna have to kill him.
A new series from Vice Sports.
A lot of guys have a incredible legacy, but they tarnish it.
They just took concussion after concussion.
He never wanted to be the poster boy.
Freaking heart transplant. Nobody knew. Young's a bodyguard. Pulled the gun and put it to my head.
Inside access to the world of MMA. Dark Side of the Cage. Wednesdays at 10 on Vice.
Kimbo's win over UFC veteran Tank Abbott becomes more than just another victory.
Everywhere you went, you felt like things were going well.
Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo fuels UFC competitor Elite XC all the way to prime time.
MMA on network television, on CBS for the first time.
I remember going, our sport is on national television. We did it. The sport did it.
Not everybody was happy about Kimbo headlining.
One of his loudest critics has a lot to lose by Kimbo's success. Dana White, the UFC's president.
Kimbo Slice would get murdered for the UFC. Kimbo Slice is a street fighter.
Kimbo Slice sucks. Coming up, folks, our main event. Kimbo Slice against James Colossus Thompson.
Elite XC responds to the UFC's sniping by upping its game.
For this fight, they put in a lot more effort into the camera work, into the stage, into the walkouts, into the pyro. They hired like a bunch of dancers. And so it did feel like this grand experiment in trying to compete with the UFC.
Now they just need their star attraction to also step up.
They want to see what Kimbo could do against a veteran guy like James Thompson. He had the same physique, if not bigger than Kimbo.
257 pounds.
James came to the weigh-in, and his ear was just completely inflamed. It was huge.
That first round, Kimbo gets hurt. All I really remember was just feeling like, oh shit, what if he loses?
He dug deep.
In the third round, Kimbo's trainers get into his ear about his opponents.
Boz and I both told him to hit the ear.
I would say that Thompson right now is probably ahead.
It exploded.
The ear juices got all over the photographer next to me. It was gross. It was actually truly gross.
38 seconds into round 3, Kimbo is declared the winner. It's also a victory for CBS.
CBS wanted Kimbo in that primetime slot. You know, it's their job to deliver ratings. Having a really exciting, dramatic finish was what we wanted, and we got that. They wanted everything to build up to this massive viewership moment, and they got it. Boom, there it was.
34-year-old Kimbo is the hot, not-so-new face of MMA, making the cover of ESPN magazine.
Man, and was he just the biggest thing coming off network television?
When we're out in public and the fans, they want to meet him, he's still Kevin to me.
The material things is what changed. The cars got more fancier. The gifts got bigger. Everybody had their own room, went to a good school.
If he don't love nothing else, he love his kids. He always tried to find ways to take care of his family. Like, he needed those fights.
And the bigger he gets, the bigger the backlash.
Why is this guy in ESPN magazine? Why isn't it me? You know, I'm 15-1. I fight in the UFC.
Kimbo's recent victory over James Thompson energizes his supporters.
Thanks for the love. James, very tough opponent. I didn't underestimate him, but I didn't know he was going to be that strong on the ground. Oh.
But this win comes with a warning.
It would have been one of the first times where we realized like his cardio needed a lot of work.
Up until that point, they've been really quick knockouts and quick fights. Going 3 rounds with a big guy, definitely people were talking.
Kimbo's cardio concerns has Dana White's blood pressure soaring.
Like I've said now for the last few months, this guy can't fight.
All of a sudden, we noticed that there is a whole line of guys now waiting to fight him. They now felt like they could beat him.
That's just for us to go back and make sure we tighten that game up, push him a little bit more in training.
He didn't really listen to the haters.
You have to have your mind right, your mind and your heart.
As long as he's getting paid, he's happy.
But Elite XC is nervous.
The company was struggling a little bit financially. We needed a really good, successful event to keep us going.
So they look to match Kimbo against a legendary MMA fighter, 44-year-old Ken Shamrock.
I'll do it, I said, but you better have an ambulance close by. I am Ken Shamrock, also known as the world's most dangerous man. I was like, dude, I could destroy him. I could fall down and submit him.
Kimbo's trainer, Boss Rutan, has fought Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock as a fighter was a great submission guy. So when I fought Ken, I lost by submission by way of leg lock, but that was before my submission experience. So when I started training Kimbo, we started doing a lot of leg locks, leg lock escapes.
Defend the submission and then get back on your feet.
Kimbo trains intensely for 6 weeks on how to beat Shamrock.
The Kimbo Ken weigh-in was high energy, it was intense, but something just felt a little off.
Kimbo had turned his back on him at the weigh-in, which, you know, Ken took that as disrespect.
Ken shoves him and starts yelling at him.
There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. He found out how much Kimbo was making and how much he was making, and he thought Kimbo wasn't deserving of that paycheck.
Kimbo did everything he was supposed to do to put himself in a position to be recognized without ever having to fight a #1 fighter. And you can't hate him for that. It's like, sign me up, please. But I have to build up some animosity. I'm not the kind of guy that can beat up somebody I like.
All of a sudden, the day of the fight, we have an issue with Ken. He says he cut himself while working out in his hotel room. The cut was really fresh, like you knew. You knew there's no way in hell he's going to get cleared to fight.
How do you get cut 3 hours before a big fight? Like, what are you doing?
We were doing a drill. My head went down and he popped his head up. Boom. And I reached up and then there's blood.
Some people have the theory that Ken cut himself to try and get back at the promotion.
The things that came out of that were just ridiculous. I've gone through this my whole career with having disagreements in contracts, but I fought. I did not fight. I showed up even after I got cut. This is what people don't know. They said we can't because I had stitches.
I remember just that feeling of almost being sick. The stakes were so high. It's refunding tickets. How do you explain this to the network? We determined that we needed to try and get Kimbo to stay on the card. And he wanted to stay on the card. He wanted to fight and he wanted to get paid.
People in the crowd were starting to hear about it, so they were getting really rowdy.
At the time of the Kimbo fight, I was supposed to fight Aaron Rosa. I needed the win. If I lost that fight, I was probably going to be done. My name is Seth Petruzzelli. I was a professional MMA fighter for about 15 years. They're like, hey, look, Ken Shamrock is hurt. Do you want to fight Kimbo? They offered me $60K to do it and then another 40 to win. It was definitely a big pay jump.
Plus a 20 grand bonus if he knocks out Kimbo.
The head of Elite XC found a cocktail napkin on the table, and that was the deal. I'd done on a cocktail napkin. I had everything to gain, nothing to lose.
Kimbo does have something to lose.
I run backstage to try to get a photo of him walking out. I don't know what it's like to be told you're fighting, you're not fighting several times throughout the evening, but he didn't look confident.
Gentlemen, this is the main event, and it's showtime. Welcome to CBS Elite XC style. Let's give the millions of fans that's watching this fight the fight that they want to see. Come back to your corners. Let's get ready to rock and roll.
And he's the first fighter in my entire career that never touched my gloves.
Kimbo Slice, his fourth appearance inside the cage.
I was like, okay, maybe you're doing it for show, but it still pissed me off.
To be given a different opponent an hour before you fight is kind of unheard of. I just told Kimbo, put your hands on him. Get your distance and put your hands on him. I just don't think Kimbo's mind was in the fight, because he was there to fight Ken.
And it's about to get serious. Slice quickly across.
As he's charging in, I remember him crouching down, chin tucked, as he stood up to throw the rolling hook. I just threw that punch like at his beard because it was a big target.
I'm only going out one way.
From the network that brought you Dark Side of the Ring.
Guys, I have incredible legacy, but they tarnish it.
I was in true danger.
Drinking, gambling, concussion after concussion.
Pulled the gun and put it to my head.
Dark Side of the Cage. Wednesdays at 10 on Vice.
And it's about to get serious.
Seconds into his fight against last-minute opponent Seth Petruzzelli, Kimbo Slice makes a mistake.
Slice in trouble!
His knee gave out. He had to get surgery right after that. I don't think a lot of people know that. And then, Seth capitalized, got on top.
He got clipped. He got dazed.
Slice goes down!
I remember him falling to his knees and just start round punches, bomb, bomb, bomb to the side of the head.
Before you know it, the ref called the fight off.
I did not expect him to go down off a little clip like that, but if you're not expecting a shot to come, even if it's a little strike, yeah, it'll knock your lights out for sure, for a split second.
The whole arena went quiet. You could have heard a pin drop in there.
Ew.
I remember just being almost frozen there and honestly not sure what it all meant.
The company had put a lot of eggs into the Kimbo basket, so I was nervous.
We all collectively knew that that was not good for the company.
People were like, you spent all this money on a street fighter and he didn't pan out.
Within a month, Elite XC is down for the count, and a beaten Kimbo is on the ropes with fans and critics.
They were just like, see, told you. He's not a real fighter.
Kimbo was their hero. Their dreams just got crushed.
We knew there was going to be major repercussions from it. It went way beyond, hey, you know, there's a lot of work to do in the gym.
With the demise of Elite XC, Kimbo's career is also presumed dead.
It did feel like a party ended, I guess.
That's crazy work because he lost one fight.
Until the sport's ultimate promoter spots value in the person he once aggressively belittled.
We got one more guy coming.
I was like, Dana White's going to take him into the Ultimate Fighter house after saying that he's the guy that you want at your house at a barbecue, but not in a professional fight.
The Ultimate Fighter, UFC's reality show, follows pro MMA fighters living together as they train, all battling for a six-figure contract.
This next guy that's coming is definitely a fighter. Question is he a mixed martial artist?
Coming off a loss like that, it felt like a privilege to be able to be a part of it. The Ultimate Fighter show is really like their proving grounds.
Talk more about this guy than anybody ever. And coming from me, that's saying a lot.
The Ultimate Fighter always seemed like a building show for up-and-coming fighters. So it's wild to see somebody so famous being on it.
For Kimbo to take that and say, no, I'm going to go like any other fighter through the house, that gave him a lot of credibility.
He wanted to become a UFC fighter. So he had to go through everything that they went through. Like those guys, they're used to it. He had to get conditioned.
This is what it takes to be an Ultimate Fighter.
So he really had to put in the work.
That was the moment that all the fighters started really respecting him. And of course, in the house, they find out what person he was.
Being on that show was able to change public perception because they were able to see another side of him outside of the cage.
He was a family man, and he loved his kids, and he read the Bible, and he took a journal every day, and he was a sweet, loving man.
Damn, RP that man.
When my daughter was 3 months old, I was still nervous of holding my daughter. He just grabbed her and, hey, Rand, this is how you hold them. He had 5 kids. He knew what to do.
Damn.
I remember him saying, this is what unconditional love is. These kids, they're innocent, Randy. We're their rock.
How long did it take you to grow the hair on your face? All right, my son is 4. I started before he was born.
Was a great father. Teach them right from wrong, gentle with the kids.
Outside the cage, you know, he was just a gentle bent when we were sparring. I would tell him to hit me hard, and he wouldn't hit me hard. And he looked at me as, you know, 190-pound guy, and he didn't want to hurt me. He couldn't wait to fight, though.
Kimbo was eliminated during the Ultimate Fighter's first bout, but hangs around with the other contestants through the season and emerges a fan favorite.
The highest ratings that the Ultimate Fighter ever had was the season with Kimbo Slice.
The UFC rewards Kimbo with a professional contract, and his first opponent is the real deal.
Houston Alexander was a monster. Before that fight, he was knocking out everybody. He was knocking them out cold.
I mean, this one almost finished the fight.
Kimbo takes Alexander down to the ground, proving you can teach an old MMA dog some new tricks.
So we are seeing the growth of a true mixed martial artist.
After Kimbo loses his second UFC fight, Dana White does not renew his contract, but he does walk back earlier criticisms of the fighter.
I'm happy to have met Kimbo Slice. You know, he's not who I thought he was.
Made you money.
He's a good guy. He came in, he worked hard. He's done everything he could to evolve as a mixed martial artist.
In 2010, Kimbo announces his retirement from MMA to pursue an uneventful stint as a pro boxer. But in 2015, he's lured back to the cage for a fight that's 7 years overdue.
I moved on to a company called Bellator. We were in a position where we needed some star power, and we needed some star power quickly. And there was a guy out there, an old friend of ours, Kimbo Slice. There was unfinished business. 7 years later, after that crazy night, it's Kimbo and Ken Shamrock again. The second time, it felt different. This feels right.
In the first round, Kimbo's right hook sends Shamrock crashing to the mat.
He beat me straight up. I let up, I gave him a chance, and he capitalized on it.
It was a very proud moment. He was finally able to make it happen. Would have been amazing to have just ended the career on that note.
But he doesn't.
Man, listen, dude, I'm a manhandle you, dude. Yeah. I promise you that.
Promoter Bellator capitalizes on Kimbo's quick KO of Shamrock by putting him in another grudge match.
Dada 5000 appeared to be Kimbo 2.0. It was a guy from the streets of Miami that Kimbo didn't like, which always makes it more fun and easier to promote.
You got baby nuts. I bet you my nuts bigger than yours. Come on.
I was excited. I was pumped. I'm sitting cage side. Mike Tyson was right behind me. Very surreal.
The fans were expecting so much. My name is John McCarthy. Most people in the MMA world would know me as Big John McCarthy. I ref the Dada versus Kimbo fight.
But neither of the former street fighters feels much like fighting.
These guys go out there and they swing for about 30 seconds and exhaust each other.
Like, oh my God, I can't believe this is playing out this way. It was bad.
The booing is so loud in the arena. I'm like, Kimbo, you got to do something. We got to have a fight.
In the cage, Kimbo was awarded a technical knockout. Later, medical tests will not only overturn his victory, but reveal secrets that threaten more than just Kimbo's career.
I sure didn't know the problem for Kimbo at the time was he had no business fighting. We always knew that he had high blood pressure, but never knew the extent of what the high blood pressure was doing to somebody who had an enlarged heart.
Damn.
And I didn't find that out till later on when he was just driving and working as like security. We'd be at like a red light and he would just fall asleep. And he'd be like, oh, the light was too long. And it's like, man, it's, light's not that long. I was just thinking he was like partying the night before. Now I kind of realized maybe it had something to do with what was, inherently wrong with him.
Damn.
He always had an enlarged heart. So that's something he had his whole life. So we always knew about that. I didn't even understand what it meant, to be honest with you. I was so young. He told me about it once, and then it was like life goes on.
One of the very few times that we argued with one another was me pushing for him to not fight anymore.
Yeah.
They had him set up to fight James Thompson again in England, but I'm like, look, man, this just can't happen.
Soon the decision to fight again is made for him.
It went from getting a pacemaker to, you need a heart transplant.
Damn.
That's when he knew this was no joke.
I'm only going out one way.
From the network that brought you Dark Side of the Ring.
This guy was gonna kill me, or I was gonna have to kill him.
A new series from Vice Sports.
A lot of guys have incredible legacy, but they tarnish it.
They just took concussion after concussion.
He never wanted to be the poster boy.
Freaking heart transplant. Nobody knew. Young's a bodyguard. Pulled the gun and put it to my head.
Inside access to the world of MMA. Dark Side of the Cage. Wednesdays at 10 on Vice.
Kimbo Slice's heart condition is difficult for his family to accept.
In the hospital, his monitor was reading at 5%, but he was moving around like he was ready to be discharged and come home. That's just how strong he was. So I didn't know that would have been my last time seeing him.
MMA fighter Kimbo Slice has died in a South Florida hospital last night. His death was sudden and unexpected.
One of the worst things to experience is, somebody that you care so much about and went on this crazy life journey with, and not really being able to say goodbye.
Being his oldest sister and always being able to protect him, I couldn't deal with that.
Damn, that's sad.
I couldn't deal with that.
I was there to the end.
My dad was always preparing me for his death. I wouldn't say he knew, but he just always prepared me for if something was ever happen to him. So when it happened, I'm like, life goes on. It doesn't stop.
But Kimbo dying while awaiting a heart transplant does cause the MMA community to pause and reflect.
Freaking heart transplant. Are you kidding me? Right away went back to that Dada 5000 fight. and I was pushing him not knowing he had a heart problem.
Damn.
I never knew about his heart. Nobody knew. Apparently Kimbo knew, but he didn't want to tell people because then we would say, hey, fighting is over. And fighting was his passion. The things he did, stamina-wise and training-wise, with his heart, it says a lot about the person he is.
I don't think a lot of the traditionalists realized the age they came in at.
You have to understand, he had a lot of injuries.
Shelf life of a fighter, I mean, you're probably at your peak at 28, 30 years old, and after that, Mother Time catches up to us. And if you have a condition like that, it puts even more of a strain on it.
And then knowing yourself that your heart is not good, but then still go through it, that's a special human being. If you take a guy like that back to his like 20 years of age, to a good coach, I think he could have been a big fighter.
He would have died in the cage to have made that money for his family, even though it wasn't necessary. To him, it was.
Coming from nothing, being homeless, and all of a sudden making the money that he was making and able to support his family that he'd never probably dream of.
It fits his character to a T. Kimbo was somebody that if you knew him, you loved him. He was that good of a guy.
I respected what he did. I knew where he came from. I knew how he had to get there.
Could he have been better if he had started earlier? Maybe, yeah. But he struggled throughout his whole life and he got to this point. That's already a huge achievement.
This sport is all about entertainment and going out there and putting out the best fight possible, giving 100% of everything you got in the fight, win or lose, and that's what he did.
Just remember him as Kimbo Slice the fighter.
Yeah, but that shit say. Oh, that shit's doing. I'm on the right one. What that shit was doing? Showing commercials and my shit. That shit weird as fuck.
My song's a minute 30.
Yeah, you in and out.
20. I don't want to do nothing but hit that shit one time, run it back. If it was that gas, another minute 20. Okay, next song. Like these songs coming out, these shorter and shorter and shorter. Like the hits coming out, these short, and then the hits that's coming out that's long, they're getting turned off halfway.
The generation time.
They listening. They going hook, verse, back to the hook one more time. I don't hear this. I don't want to hear the second verse and then hear the hook again. Nah, they cut it off.
Now, the clip I just played was of rapper Bossman D-Lo explaining why he chooses to release short rap songs. It's a topic I think deserves more attention because it reflects a larger shift happening in the rap industry. His reasoning isn't just about personal preference. It's a response to how the music industry operates today. And it ties directly to what many believe is contributing to the decline of rap as an art form. Shorter rap songs have become increasingly popular, driven by factors like streaming algorithms, social media trends, and the ever-shortening attention spans of listeners. But Bossman D-Lo's perspective adds another layer to this conversation, one that highlights both the practicality and the pitfalls of this approach. In this video, I want to dive deeper into why artists like Bossman D-Lo feel compelled to adapt their music in this way. Is it about survival in an industry that values numbers over substance, or is it a creative choice rooted in something more intentional? Let's talk about what he said. A lot of people might already recognize the name Bossman D-Lo. Came a long way from lunch trays and eat rice. He's a 26-year-old rising star in hip-hop, a Florida rapper who's been making serious waves this year. As a fresh face in the game, he's quickly carving out a unique lane for himself, standing out with his distinct style and approach to music. I actually think Bossman D-Lo is one of the more memorable new rappers out right now. He's a street rapper, which is a style a lot of people are gravitating towards these days. What sets him apart for me, though, is his focus on money and success, rather than just rapping about violence. Kind of like a late young dog.
Get that motherfucking paper.
If I'm going to listen to a street rapper, I tend to gravitate towards those who bring that hustler mentality into their music. After all, who doesn't like hearing about getting to the bag? I recently came across an interview Bossman D-Lo did with hip-hop podcasters Gilly and Wallow, where he explained why he chooses to drop short rap songs. This clip from the interview was originally posted by No Labels Necessary on Instagram and has been reposted all over the platforms, sparking a lot of conversation. I want to touch on this topic because it's highly relevant to the ongoing conversation about why so many people are saying that rap is dying. Short rap songs and short songs in general have become the wave in the music industry. This trend is largely driven by streaming platforms, where shorter tracks mean higher replay value and more streams, ultimately boosting an artist's numbers. It's a strategic move that aligns with fast-paced consumption habits of today's listeners, who often prefer quick, digestible content over longer, more intricate tracks. Specifically in hip hop, this trend gained significant traction during the SoundCloud era. You might remember how rappers like XXXTentacion, Lil Pump, and others from that time began dropping extremely short songs that quickly skyrocketed in popularity. Tracks like XXXTentacion's Look at Me and Lil Pump's Gucci Gang were not only catchy but also concise, clocking in at under 3 minutes. The reason? Replay value. These short tracks encourage listeners to hit that replay button over and over again, ultimately boosting their streaming numbers and helping them climb the charts faster. Platforms like SoundCloud rewarded this kind of engagement. These songs were perfectly tailored for the platform and the era. They fit into the fast-paced consumption habits of listeners and thrived on repeat plays, a key factor in driving their virality. Their brevity made them ideal for SoundCloud's younger audience, who were drawn to high-energy, easily consumable tracks that didn't demand a lengthy attention span. Algorithms have changed the way music is consumed and created. Streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Music, and platforms like TikTok reward songs that capture attention quickly and keep listeners engaged. Shorter songs naturally fit this mold. They grab the listener's attention within seconds and often end before the listener even considers skipping. This shift has reshaped the creative process for many artists, especially in hip-hop. Instead of focusing on storytelling or complex structures, the emphasis now is on creating tracks that are immediate, catchy, and easily repeatable. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's simply a reflection on how the music landscape has evolved. However, it does raise questions about whether these algorithms are stifling creativity by pushing artists to cater to what works best for the platform rather than what feels most authentic. For rappers like Bossman D-Lo, embracing shorter rap songs isn't just a trend, it's a strategic move to stay relevant and thrive in an industry driven by streaming numbers. But as this approach becomes more widespread, it makes us wonder, is this reliance on algorithms dictating the future of music? And if so, what does this mean for the soul and substance of hip-hop as a genre? Back in 2020, something major happened in the music industry that shifted the way artists...
Hey, you talking about some bullshit now, fam. I ain't gonna even hold you. My mama.
Yo, what's poppin', man? What it do? What up? Marco.
What up, though? What up,
What we doing today, man?
We chopping it up with Scooby Cuts, man. Chopping it up.
You already know it.
But he ain't got no neck.
Yo.
With the head, the scrape the shoulder.
Man, but I'm ready to have some fun today.
I'm saying, listen, if we gonna talk that talk, let's talk that talk, because it's gonna be talked about. Right? Fuck we talking about?
Let's get into it.
We here to answer these questions, man. For all y'all, you know, that want to be aware. Well, I mean, my thing is, hold on, hey, get that shit out my ear. Get that shit out my ear. Get that shit the fuck out of my fucking ear. Chop it up. Do you need that? Maybe.
Yeah.
So listen, my question is, because we gonna talk that talk and all that shit like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is we talking about?
The meat and potatoes.
The potatoes?
Yeah.
Topic of every discussion, man. Topic of every discussion, man. You know? So if that's the case, first of all, before we go in there, you know what I'm saying, school, you know what I'm saying, it's a new year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? We was in 2024.
But it was the norm.
We closed that door. We're in 2025. We here live. First of all, happy new year to my niggas.
Man, same to y'all, man. Same to you, dog. Already, man. It's a new year, new vibes, new money, new prosperity. It's just new, man. It's up.
Everything new, man. And new drama.
New drama. New draws.
Uh-oh.
You got new draw? I got me some new draws this year, man.
I don't know why you said that, but that's on you, though. You know what I'm saying? That's
for the new draws. I was waiting for it, bro. As I heard new draws.
It ran with drama. Drama and draws. That's it. Throw it in there.
Yeah.
But you want to sip your drink, man.
I'm going to drink to it. Hey,
let's go, man.
So, man, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, so school.
What it do, man?
Who we got in the building today?
Let's talk about it.
Woo!
Let's talk about it, man.
When I say today, you know what I tell you when we first jumped this off, I say every time we hop on here with chopping up school because we're gonna have the hottest,
the
livest,
the
littest,
okay,
the most talked about.
Let's talk about it, man.
So let's get into it. Today we got, I know y'all done heard of them. I can't say him because we got them.
Well,
them.
You know?
Okay.
And when I say them, it's them.
Okay.
Timothy.
The hottest, livest youngin on the streams right now, man. On the internet.
He one of the hottest little niggas out right now.
Yeah, he the hottest.
Most official.
And y'all
man.
done seen him. Y'all done seen him here. Y'all done seen him there. Y'all done seen him everywhere.
Let's get it.
He in all the blogs right now. You know what I'm saying? He the talk of the town, of the cities, of the state right now.
Crazy work.
You know what I'm saying? And when I say we got Lil King in the building, we got Lil King in the building. You know what I'm talking about? And then
Brady, what's up, brother?
and look, not only that.
Let's do it. Is more?
Yeah, we got more.
There's more.
Ain't no more.
Yeah, I got more.
It gotta
Man.
be
I
more.
got more.
Hey, we chopping it up.
I
It
got
gotta
more.
be more.
Check
man.
it out.
What you got?
Let's do it.
Man, to me, I don't know, man. I be seeing this nigga rolling them dice. And I be seeing him doing his thing. He be breaking the shit out of some niggas. I ain't gonna lie.
Breaking spirits, pockets, all that.
He's a professional dice roller.
Come on with it.
Man, that's what they say. I'm gonna shoot. Hey, I'm from the hood too, nigga. I know how to get him too.
Yeah.
I'll break his ass.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100.
What?
Wow, his voice is.
Where I come from, we don't play
Wow.
dice like that. But you know what I'm saying?
First
Like,
of all, hold on. You don't
The
play
squeaky
dice.
voice.
Yeah, you shoot.
see, there you go. See, there you go.
Ain't no playing.
Oopsie.
Ain't no playing.
Oopsie. Oopsie.
Yeah.
But, hey,
When it comes to them dice,
but when
you
I
playing.
tune in on the internet,
Yeah.
and I be seeing this nigga catch like what he, I be like, I need some dice.
Come on with it.
I need some dice. Who we got?
The one and only Hustle Cartel.
Come on, bruh.
I told y'all.
The hustle man himself, man.
I
Hustle
told
man
y'all.
There should be some dice rolling across the table when you
Right.
let that.
Everybody
You
just
know.
do this. Just do this. Let them know we here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that right.
Right, man.
What's
Bet.
good, man? Hey, man. Hey, let me get a round of applause and beat some shit, my nigga, for Hustle Cartel, a good king in this bitch.
Let go.
For sure that,
Yes, sir.
What's happening, y'all?
What's poppin'?
What it do? My
What's good
dogs.
with
I got my guys in the building, man.
Show.
Hey, man, when I told them, I said, man, I got Hustle and King coming through. They were like, man, whatever.
I said, stop talking that talk unless you gonna walk that walk.
Right.
Bro, his
right.
voice
You
is
know what I'm saying?
annoying.
That's what he told me. I said, watch this.
We here and ain't nothing else to say.
I said, I'm
Yeah,
gonna roll
right.
him up and shake him. I said, if he hit a lick, I said, I just hit a lick.
Yeah, Batman and Robin.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Right, man. So, hey, man, you know we here. So it's time to get into the meat and potato because you know,
meat and potatoes,
you
man.
know, you
Let's
got
eat.
y'all buzzing right now. Y'all the talk of the internet. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of speculations. We got a lot of rumors. We got a lot of
Insinuations, false statements.
We got it all.
We
All
here
that-
for
we
clarity.
don't know. We
We
don't
here
know
for-
they
Hey,
false
wait.
statements.
We here for the sake of clarity, and we gonna gain it from the horses' mouth themselves. man.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
Exactly.
For sure
man.
that.
Right. Real talk. So
But
we gon-
my fault. I don't even want to step on your toes like that. You know what I'm saying? Step on your toes. I just want to know before we even get deep and rooted. You know what I'm saying? Can we get a little background for people that don't know who around? You know what I'm talking about?
Right. So we want to pop this out with the one and only Lil King.
You know it.
That's right.
Lil King, you know what I'm talking about?
The
I'm gonna
only
say
one.
this. I'm gonna just say he not F and G Lil King no more. He's just Lil King.
Facts.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna just say he Lil King now.
Lil King,
He had to swap them letters out, them first three letters, and he said Lil King now.
I had to get corrected the other day. I was like, man, you know, I vote FG Lil King. Hey, that ain't FG no more.
That
That ain't FG. Calm it down, little shot.
Lil King.
Calm it down.
So Lil King, man, what's up with it, bro? You heard that, man? Hey, we chopped it up on the phone. We were tripping for a little minute, and you were like, man, I'm finna come turn here. We finna talk. We finna get into it. So I want you to tell us. I want you to, man, just give us for the people who don't know. Tell us who Lil King is. Tell us.
Lay it
give us
out, bro.
Yeah, lay it out.
Lay it out, bro.
King is like never thought he was gonna make it. You know, like I used to take. I ain't take it
That's
serious
crazy.
till like my partner died and shit.
Yeah.
So like I was like,
Talking about he
what
grown.
else I'm gonna do? Like it ain't no way that like we just gonna be on the block all day. Ooh. So I made a song, start being on tape. Ooh.
Right.
He hit me.
So check this out. How old are you?
I'm 11.
By you being 11 years old, do you feel like you got like a lot of pressure on you, man?
I thought he was like 13.
Like, you got all these bloggers coming. They see how you get down and this and that, but they don't understand. But I understand, like, you from the streets, bro. Like, you from Memphis, Tennessee. We from the same city,
They
bro.
don't really understand, like they said, like snitching. Like it ain't snitching to me, like it's just speaking facts. Like it's the other way around, you know what I'm saying? Cause like if it would have been different, like how do I say it? Like
if you was in a different boat that was floating.
Different boat that was floating in the sea that you couldn't get out, and how would everybody else feel like?
Man, talk your talk, man.
Well, the king it, you know?
right.
You know, but like they don't understand, like, so I just let them talk what they talk. But when you see me, you ain't gonna say that to me.
Who is Lil King? Who like Lil King? Like if somebody asked you, if somebody like if you had to say like not where you from, but you know what I'm saying, like and they be like, yeah, man, who are you? Like
I'm that nigga.
Oh, way.
But what make you that nigga though? What make you that nigga, bro? I mean, we see it,
like,
but we want to hear it, bro.
Like a lot of people think like off the internet, like what's going on, like I ain't real thorough. Like you got to get to know me, like
That's
real
right.
thorough, like keep it 100. Like if I keep it too real, excuse me, no cap.
Nah, don't excuse
man,
yourself,
that's
man. Hey,
appreciated.
real accepted here, man. That's what we want, man.
You know what I'm
Home,
saying?
man.
This is not a TV.
Yeah, you home.
We only want the real shit.
So check this out. What I see you you about to drop your album and everything. You about to come out with some new music. So what I want to know is what inspired you to want to be a rapper?
What inspired me to want to be a rapper?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even lie. Like, shout out to my boy Jack, free Jack boy, no rap, scream money. Like I used to see them going to the old like they used to be like, ooh, I used to see them like one day I just made a song, but I didn't even take it serious. And Action Pack came to the stew one day with it.
Right.
And I made a song
Shout
with
out
him.
to Action Pack, straight out of him, yeah.
I made a song with him, but it ain't take off how I supposed to. But it did what it did, you know? But like that would kind of really started my buzz. Then I stopped for a little minute. Then that's when niggas was like one hit wonder.
What made you stop?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't even know. Like I ain't really had nobody behind me
Pushing
like
them.
push. Like street money can really like help. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting 200-300 that 500 that wasn't really not like for a rap career, you know?
Yeah.
But I started pushing like
Hold on. You said 200-300.
Yeah.
I thought I heard that.
I thought I heard 1,000 at the end of there. I was
Yeah,
like,
200-300.
okay, all right.
I thought you said 1,000.
But like my nigga Jackie used to always tell me like, woo, like, bro, you gotta do this. Like, it's somewhere you're gonna make it. Like, you gotta believe in it. Like, for
Fact.
real. Like, you gotta get in that booth, bro. You gotta like, it can't like you just make one song and just cut off. Like, you gotta get in that booth. Like, you gotta keep consistent. Like, keep going. Like, and now look.
So let me ask you this. So I like
Now
that.
look.
I like
Hey
that.
man, sorry man. I fought with my dog.
Now look.
He said, "Nah, look."
All right,
What's
so check
going
this
on?
out.
I got a question behind what you just said. Now look, because you are who you are because you made it that, right?
Facts.
Do you, in a sense, miss having like a normal lifestyle, like
I ain't gonna say I miss having a normal lifestyle, but I do. Cause like half of the time, like when I was with Woo, I couldn't really like see my guys like that, like see
That's
my
right.
family.
You
Like,
can't see
like
your
whenever
people.
I go to the city, like nigga take me see my family like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. I gotta hit the road. What?
Yeah.
Like, and then like the next time I come back and see my family, I say in like 2-3 months. It'd be 2-3 months ahead.
Damn.
Yeah.
Would that take a toll on you, like when you going and seeing your family for only them 10 minutes, like you saying, the 20 minutes?
It wasn't really like it wasn't really like how I wanted to, but like now I can really like actually see my people in them. You know what I'm saying? Like
You got
like,
your
I can
control
see my people
back.
in them. Like I can real deal like get them like
You can
like,
vibe with them. You can.
Hit, like I'm gonna say basically like he didn't do what he supposed to deal with an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like it's basically like I'm gonna say like he tried to take me in.
Put the mic in front of him so he can.
I'm gonna say he
There you
tried
go.
to take me in as a son, but it really supposed to been like business, and you don't supposed to like business wise. You don't supposed to take him in as family. I ain't saying like he ain't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
he did what he did, but like his intentions was not to come get me. I'm gonna break it down to y'all, right? So boom, he came and got me. He asked my uncle. I was staying with my uncle. I was in alternative school in Wool.
Yeah.
So I ain't even finished alternative school.
Damn.
I never finished it.
That's crazy work.
But it was finna be over in like a week. So I come out there for like a week, chill with him. Like, ooh, he posted me on the internet.
Yeah.
Then that's when Bag tried to
Bag who?
money
Clarify.
bag. He tried
Okay.
to with me.
Mm.
But like I was thinking like the real nigga part of it, like bro came and got me. Like most niggas don't come on the block, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't come like
So
he
you was
pulled-
sold.
yeah,
You
like
was
he-
sold by that.
Yeah, like he pulled up 2 cars deep, like by himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like jumped out. Like, what's wrong with you? You jump out with this much ice on your neck.
Yeah.
Think, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, something could have happened to him. But, like, I respect him for that. I respect him that he came and got me. But his intentions weren't that. Like, everybody think, like, all right, he just came and got the young nigga, woo, woo. Like, when
You
he
think
saying,
you think his intention was to come get you to build up a more of a name and more of a more attention on him?
trying to get, like, I'm not gonna say that. Like, he was, like, as he seen me, he was like, wow, I ain't never seen the young nigga like this. Like, dang, like,
He was infatuated.
Yeah, he was infatuated.
Yeah.
And he ain't never seen no like this. So
Right.
he like, all right, I'm gonna come spend, I'm gonna let the young nigga come out there with me for a week. Me said we went out there.
Right.
Man, Bag tried to reach out. I was like, nah, man, I'm
Damn.
good. But like, now that I think of it, like, Poster took it, but everything happened for a reason, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that's
That
when
nigga
it,
30,
like, he was
that
like,
nigga 11 going on 30, boy.
I'm finna go turn you up. Ooh, I'm finna buy you a watch. Ooh, did that. Bam. And I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, niggas gave me a chain, but like, it wasn't really like mine's type. Like, other niggas was wearing my chain. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was wearing my
So
chain.
when your chain, somebody else
Yeah,
wearing it, right?
so it
Yeah,
was
like,
like,
yeah.
you were being teased with the lifestyle.
Like niggas like everybody think it's like big like niggas sharing watches over there, bro.
Damn.
It ain't like
Dang.
what it's saying, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas,
So
there's a paper shortage.
Ain't no motherfucking way I'm sharing no watches on me.
Hey, time the fuck.
That's
out.
crazy.
Oh, yo, my man said, hold on. My man said it's a paper shortage.
Man,
Hey, man.
Hold on. I got one thing, bro.
What it is?
That's
Kill this
crazy.
shit, King.
Facts.
Everybody think you got like a puppet master over you, my dog. You feel me? Like somebody in your
Like-
ears telling you what to say, dog.
No, nobody ain't never tell me what to say. Bro was asleep when I made the video.
Not even just hustle, bro. I just want you to establish yourself, bro, because we all sitting here like men, and we
Like
consider
nobody even went in my ear. Like he was in a sleep. Like I came knocked on his door like 8 in the morning. Like, hey bro, look what you just posted. Woo. And he was like, I'm gonna look at it when I get up. And I'm like, I ain't finna wait on bro. I'm finna respond.
Right.
I ain't finna wait on it.
Right.
I ain't finna wait till you wake up, man.
Yeah.
You wake up to jump went sky high. But it was like half of the things that I said I didn't supposed to say, but when he posted, he knew he ain't supposed to do that. Like you knew what you did, partner. You knew like you bogus for that one. But talking about come back. What you mean come back?
Okay, so listen, I you know what I'm saying? We're gonna crack this egg all the way the fuck open. Okay,
Cracking open.
we'll crack this egg. But
Tell me to crack it open.
before we crack it open,
You gotta put a little salt and pepper on it.
What? Hey, I'm a fat nigga, so you know you gotta see some shit. You hear me? I'm a fat nigga, so you know you gotta see some shit. First, hey, I want to slide over the hustle real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because we got once we crack the egg open, you know what I'm saying? We gotta have all the ingredients in this bitch and make this motherfucking shit jack. You know what I'm saying? Hustle. You know what I'm saying? For everybody that don't know who you are, you know what I'm saying? Tell everybody who you are, you know what I'm saying? And like where do you fit in on this? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, like I said, I know you as the professional
gambler.
You hear me?
Yeah, I'm Hustle Cartel, the world's most feared, richest nigga gambler in the nation. You know what I'm saying? I don't put it like that.
I'll break
Yeah. You might get your eyes school. Good luck with that. Yeah, you had to put that in the word on that so you can know. So it won't be no big discrepancies. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm Hustle Cartel, man. I've been around King for a little long time. You know what I'm saying? 3-4 years to be exact. You know what I'm saying?
2 and some change.
2 and some change. Yeah. If I say 4, it's 4. Nigga. Nigga. Yeah.
King on the number. King like, look, nigga.
Shout out to King getting that paper, bro.
Okay, but yeah.
Shout out to that boy Hustle Cartel.
Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all just been rocking? How did y'all relationship, you know what I'm saying, start? Like,
so I actually, let me tell you how I even met Lil King. So
yeah,
I ended up shooting dice, you know what I'm saying? I made a video, bow, TikTok. She went viral. 2 million views overnight. Just trying some shit, playing around, right? So then I came back the next day, made another video, boom, shooting dice. Shit went viral with 2 million views, right? So boom, a few months passed, I just kept shooting dice on the videos. Finesse ended up hitting me, hey nigga, I break you, jab ass nigga, you know what I'm saying, type shit, right? So my first thing, like, damn, Finesse responded to me, you know what I'm saying? So shit, boom, I respond back to the nigga. Shit, I respond back, he respond back. So the next video, like shit, I pop my shit, put 100,000 on the table, like now I got 100,000, nigga. I'll break your motherfucking ass type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Boom. A few months passed, I was in tune with Big A. You know, he used to be around. Shout out Big A, real nigga. I fuck with Big A. Yeah. The shit show. He was around Big A, you know what I'm saying? Big A and King was on the flight somewhere. They must have reached out to me. Hey, Hustle, fly to Miami. You know what I'm saying? Come meet the team. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I took the offer.
Damn.
Shit, when I went out there, shit, it was just up.
Can't knock that.
King was there, and y'all just built the bond from there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I really seen, bro. Like, I seen, bro. Like I was, like, we was on the road, right?
Side the mic
I
over.
seen him, I seen him, like, I'm like, I called from this. I'm like, who is this goofy right here? Like, who is this nigga? I'm like, who is this? Like, nigga look like a cherry. So boom.
Man, oh man.
So boom. I'm like, hey, I'm
That
like,
man
I'm
here,
like,
bro.
man, go ahead, hit him. Like, man, think I should do it. I'm like, yeah, hit him. Like, boom, they hit him. They hit him. I think we went to Miami, then we flew to Houston the next day. But I ain't see him though. I was at the crib, like pit up.
Right.
I come out to the mall. I see him, like we made the first video, like I break Queen City. That jump.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that jump went viral. Boom. Like, then that's when like bro was at the little spot that we had. But I wasn't coming outside. Like, I ain't see bro for like 3-4 weeks.
Damn.
Then that's when, boom, I finally seen him. We started. Ooh. I really feel like niggas used to like try to get Hustle away from around because like they seen me and bro bun. You know what I'm saying? Like I was close to bro. I always used to want to ride with bro, catch flights with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right,
But
right.
niggas, you know how like niggas be like, man, I don't want him to take the little nigga from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still love for him, but like it's just to like a certain extent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I see him today, I'd be like, ooh, what's up? What's popping? I ain't gonna put my head down on no sucker activity.
Yeah.
Like, what's up? Like, what's popping? Like, you know what I'm
That
saying?
nigga
Like,
too grown, bro,
it's
to
just
be that
face to
young.
face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
That's
real.
crazy.
Right. I'm glad you clearing it up because
So glad.
I don't
You
got
just
no
did a-
I don't
you
even
just
got
did a
no
lot.
I don't even got no problem, bro. It's just like when he posted, like my pops could have went to jail, I could have went to CPS. Like he went to the internet first, like before I even left. Like everybody in their mind, like this nigga been gone for 4 months. You just now posting this.
Yeah.
Damn.
Talk,
Saying
King.
you were- bro, like real deal. I was just with my pops, like I was finna give up. Like real deal, like I was finna give up. Like real deal, like finna give up.
Yeah.
That's crazy
Like, I was
work.
like sitting in the bed, sleeping all day, eating food, like finna give up, like real deal.
Yeah.
So is this
Shout
like
out.
you left finesse?
Like I'm gonna keep it 100. I left. I swear to God, I left. Like it was like I couldn't take it. Like
So he's saying you ran away, but you actually you just left because you wanted.
this is just my thing. I ran away. Why you ain't make no police report? It don't even sound right, gang.
Man, speak, man.
Like I ran away. You ain't make no police report. All of a sudden I'm with him now.
Yeah.
Now it's a big deal.
I ran away, and now everybody just saying it's like I feel like anybody who just believe it, y'all goofy too. Y'all
Boom.
goofy too. Like,
And you just said it.
like,
You
this
said it
goofy
right
ass-
there saying that. So my question for you, Hustle, with him stating it like that in this moment right here, everybody feel like they can narrate what's going on, man. I'm asking you head on. What's your intentions with King?
My
so that they can know.
intentions with King is to make this little nigga a star.
Yeah.
Exactly who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
Without holding him back, without sheltering, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of explain the story better than Lil King. You know what I'm saying? Lil King been gone 4-5 months.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
That's right.
Nigga ain't talking to Lil King, ain't reaching out to Lil King. Nigga ain't saying shit to Lil King,
That's
right?
crazy work.
Cool. I ain't talked to Lil King. Remind you, I was with them for shit, I guess about 2 years type shit. Me and the nigga had some differences. But let me tell you the stupid ass this was the differences.
So you finna tell us why you and Finesse fell out?
100%.
We ready to hear that. That's what we want to know.
Yeah, let me get to the real nitty gritty shit.
Nitty-gritty.
All right.
We never had a real fallout though. The falling out with me and Finesse was Hustle Cartel, you think you bigger than the brand. Hustle Cartel, that's it. And I'm just like, nigga, why the fuck do you keep saying that? Remind you, Nigga, I done bought FNG chains. You know what I'm saying? It's out there in my bag. Rings, all this type of shit. Nigga ain't give me shit. That's why I still got my FNG shit.
Right.
And I wear that shit whenever the fuck I want to put on my ice to make that shit hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, make a long story short, I'm still there chilling, right? We maybe 2 months, 2, 3, 4 months pass. We ride, hustle. Nigga side eye me. Bro, I feel like you think you getting bigger than the brand. Cause we'll be in the mall though, true enough though. You know what I'm saying? I'm a people's person. That's the difference, man. That nigga
more approachable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mugging no nigga when they coming up the Hustle Cartel. Like, Hustle, can I take a picture? Hell yeah. Hustle, can I have a hug? Hell yeah.
He was a people's person.
And I want to say this too though. Like, bro, one of them type niggas like he charges fans for pictures. Like, hey, hold on.
Well,
hold
fuck
on,
you.
I'm gonna take a picture of kids
Yeah.
and girls.
Yeah, so shit like that. We in the mall.
Paying
you know
no
what I'm
nigga for
saying?
no motherfucking
hey,
picture,
finesse, can I
Jack.
get a picture? Nah, not right now. And I don't even respect niggas who do that. I don't give a fuck how big you is, nigga.
Yeah.
You're
Fans
my
are who
guy.
made
Nigga,
you.
the fans who the fuck made you.
they the one made
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
without the supporters, we ain't shit.
So let me ask you this. I seen the video this morning.
Yeah.
Will you really knock finesse ass out though?
Sleep.
In the round.
Sleep.
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 Hey, what about OG old head with the glass eye?
Sleep. I put
Sleep.
either one of them niggas to sleep.
So what took you there, bro? They had to take you there for you to do that, because from
Right.
what I see, you a real laid back person, bro.
Most definitely.
So they had pissed you off, my man.
So yeah, so I'm gonna jump back to the other part I was talking about, then I'm gonna get back to that, right? So remind you, like I said, I ain't talked to King in 8 months, right? King was told not to talk to me. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
crazy.
King left from Finesse, was at home 4-5 months by himself. You know.
Okay, how did you leave?
So, like, I'm gonna tell y'all want to really tell y'all the story where I left. Like,
That's
real
the
deal.
only way we want.
Like
Yeah,
100%.
I want to make sure when we leave it, I want everything lined up.
I ain't even say why I really
your
left.
shit.
I ain't really say like why I really left on on the video.
Yeah.
And they like somebody put it in his head. Only reason why I talk proper like that because like y'all be tripping on the cussing goofies.
Yeah.
Boom.
Play some.
One moment, like this, how I really be feeling in my head. One moment, y'all hate the cussing. Then another moment,
They
y'all
love it.
want me to cuss.
Yeah, they praise.
Like
Contradicting,
like
man.
which one it is, like,
Yeah.
and then like, all right, so boom. So one day it was like Sugar Mama, she came and got me, right? Man, she like, man, I don't want to say what happened about the altercation, but
You can't say or you don't want to say,
I
because
don't
we kind of
wanna
want to
say.
hear.
Nah, don't
Okay.
even-
All
I ain't
right.
gonna even say
If
it.
it's too
Yeah.
far, we don't want it then.
Yeah.
But man, she was like, man, he was like, make your mind up. Do you want to stay here at this? Then he hit her with the King ain't gonna want to leave this big house. Ooh, that don't surprise me, brother. But only thing surprised me, get out the hood, like feed my family, like you know what I'm saying. Like most young niggas, like they generation is, hey, let's go pick up a sack. Let's go shoot.
Let's go rob
Let's go
some.
rob some. Let's go
You ain't
spin
doing
on
none
them.
of that.
Let's go
Yeah.
dump on little brother.
You ain't doing none of that.
Like my mind was on that,
Yeah.
but then I got senses like it ain't worth it. Is either you gonna go to hell or jail?
Yeah.
Is either which one? So it's either you gonna make your mind up, go get some pay, or you staying out the way.
I love this. I love this little nigga, man, because it ain't what they think, man.
But for real though,
Talk to me.
But the reason why, like, I left, like, she was like, make your mind up, like, she the one who got me in school, like, everything, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and her name and
She
everything. Yeah, like, she cared about me, like,
really
like,
cared.
she really cared, like, 4 hands on, like,
Nigga beating up the table.
like she used to like, she used to take my phone and everything, though, but 4 hands on, like, for real, like discipline,
like
I'm gonna keep it 100. Like he lied, like he disciplined. It wasn't him. Like she put that spark in his
Yeah,
ear.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like she put that in his ear. Like, hey, like gotta get attachments. Like it's like something like you gotta cut. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta cut a lot of things. Like
But you ain't opposed to somebody telling you right from wrong at all.
I'm not.
You
I
ain't
wouldn't-
hard
I
headed
wouldn't
like
get
that.
mad at you if you tell me right from wrong.
Yeah.
It's just you gotta tell me the righteous from right from wrong.
That right.
Like
You
bro,
got
one of them type niggas like.
Hey man, say man.
Like he one of them type people like he one of them type people like, hey, like I got some people like, you know what I'm saying? Like he one of them cut your people off type. You know what I'm saying? Like stop talking to your people. But I'm gonna get back to the situation where I left. She like make your mind up. Ooh, I'm like, I'm gonna go with you. So at first he wasn't even trying to let me go. Like, I had to call my grandma, you know. I called her, I'm like, man, she taking me to school. She like, let me talk to him. He like, I'm the one who came and got him. I don't want to leave him. I don't want him to go, and then everything gonna fall back on me, whatever happened in school. Nothing ain't gonna fall back on you. It ain't even in your name, partner.
Right.
But boom, I put the spark in his ear. I'm like, just let me go with her for like 2 weeks. Boom, I go with her. He like, at first they wouldn't let me take my phone to school. Like, what y'all on? Like,
Yeah.
like, come on, like.
But
I
you
ain't
know
your
what
son.
though? But you know what though, King? I'm gonna tell you straight up like this, man. Like you just said earlier, everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
Everything happened for a reason.
Facts.
You was there for a reason, I guess, obviously to learn lessons. Now you're here for a reason, to receive your blessings.
Your blessing behind you.
So check this out. We're not even gonna elaborate on the past too much. You know
No
what I'm saying?
cap.
You done told us that you got that your love, yeah, no love lost. No, it is what it is.
I
You know
mess
what
with
I'm
him like still to this day, like I ain't gonna say.
We can tell. I
I ain't
tell.
gonna say like
You
I
ain't even
I ain't
bashing
gonna say
that
like
man.
I wouldn't even bash him like cause I
You
mess
ain't.
with him like on a video like I ain't say what I really want to say, partner. Like I spared you. Like there was a warning, like stay out my way, like leave me alone, let me keep my career going. Like this how he really thought when he posts what he posts. I'm finna bash him, like I'm finna make them switch the name, like what he doing with Hustle, make it seem like he doing this with Hustle. Whole time, thing going on, like you know what I'm saying? But like I ain't really feel it. Like you got my daddy number, like you got my number, like
Damn.
you could have called us, like then he tried. You want me to speak on it?
No, let me speak on it. Yeah, let me speak on it. You know what I'm saying? So, make a long story short, like I said, 4-5 months, King been at the crib. I go pick up King. King called me, hey, Hustle, can you come get me for Christmas break? I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I want to hang with you, pop shit. King know me. I'm the only nigga who really treat him like a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get a text from this nigga, hey, Hustle, King on contract. Appreciate you for getting King.
Turn it to business.
Turn it to business.
Versus what it's supposed to be.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But my only thing, you know,
but Hustle, man, like honestly, you been around. You done seen everything the dude done did from the top to the bottom, bro.
Most
So
definitely.
you know how dude is. You know how he coming.
And he not speaking.
And to be real, you know situations I don't even have, bro.
Yeah.
Man, look, that's a dead issue, man. This 2025. Let's go on over. But what I want to know is,
I want to know
what's up
something.
with you and Charleston
That's
White,
right.
bro?
That's what we want to know.
That nigga a pussy. Fuck Charleston White. That nigga a hoe.
Where he get the nerve to come into the situation? Like, where is he relevant at in this situation?
He ain't even relevant. See, that's the crazy shit about it. That nigga just happened to be talking.
Just inserting himself.
Inserting himself.
As far as the CPS call, right? Everybody aware
I
of
want to say this too. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. Like he ain't even had nothing to do with this. Like he hated bro at first. Like it like surprised me. Like you ride with him now. Like he was just a sucker buster. He's a all this. He a rat. When I catch him, ooh, he this that. And you ride with him. I got a whole video of dude really saying like,
but you know what it is.
I mess with your little nigga. Whoop whoop.
That's called.
I can't break from how you get paid. I see how you get paid.
Yeah, it's keeping it relevant,
but he
man.
see me, he gonna act nice.
Nah, that bitch ass nigga fucking. I ain't spurring that hoe ass nigga.
We beat him out.
Charleston White.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Now I think Charleston dropped today about some, you know what I'm saying, like some P work shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's speak on that.
Yeah,
that's
let's
why I
talk about it.
love it. You know what I'm saying? So
Damn,
back to that
I'm
bitch
so
ass
myself.
nigga. He inserted himself in a conversation and said he didn't have no business to. I seen a video, hey, Hustle Cartel, fuck that, anybody Hustle. You know, he just talking on me, right?
Yeah.
So me, shit, Charleston White, do you want to fight? You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Nigga, I got real money. You talking about put $1 million up. Okay, let's put the $1 million up, nigga.
I want to see that.
I would love to see it.
Y'all need to bring it out. Y'all need to bring it out at TV. That's what y'all need to do.
Yeah.
You know, we hold boxing matches here all the time.
How would you feel like if y'all was to fight and you was to knock his glass out?
I'm gonna knock that bitch out.
You gonna go to jail?
Yeah. I'm gonna pick that bitch up and throw that bitch in the crowd. It's a shit show.
Hey, we would appreciate that over here at Now There's TV. Just to stress that out again, man. This is the place for that type of shit.
Oh, I
You
love
feel
that.
me?
Set it up. And I got a meal, 100, 200, whatever. He won't get in that boxing ring for shit show.
So, but
back to the paperwork shit,
talk
right?
about the paperwork.
So look, I'm a nightclub owner. I own a club right now in Camden, Arkansas. It's called the Right Spot. Still own that bitch right now. It's been closed for 2 years because I've been traveling for like about 3-4 years now, right? Cool. One night I had a shooting at my club, right? So it was me, my sister, a few individuals. It was like a private birthday party. You know what I'm saying? Boom, shooting happened. Pop, pop, pop. Some niggas got into it over a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Shit, first thing we did, we gone. We left. Me and my sister, we gone, right? Cool. Next day, sheriff pull up. Did y'all know anything? Y'all see anything? Hell no, we wasn't there. Right? Cool. We wouldn't even talk to the police, right? I'm talking about a week later, they got a court order subpoena. Hustle Cartel, where you at? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say my real name, but Hustle Cartel, where you at? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's up? We at the club right now. We got a court order to get in your club and subpoena the cameras and shit. Boom. They went in that motherfucker. We didn't even give them the key. They had a locksmith to come up in that bitch up for us. You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy. I tried to come around the back of the club. We had a chimney. I had some ladder on the back. I tried to come through the back to go in the chimney to get in the club, right? Yeah. I got arrested and took to jail for disorder to conduct obstructing justice, government operation, whatever the fuck charge they gave me, because I'm trying to get in the club to get the motherfucking cameras about that bitch, right? Cool, boom. I'm locked up in jail now. Okay. They get the court order, they get the cameras out that bitch. Shit. 2-3 days later, we see the whole shooting on camera. You know what I'm saying? Now they calling the ABC. So what niggas don't understand, because this is where dumb individuals who don't understand how business goes.
Cleared up.
When you own a nightclub, when you own a liquor license, that's the most important piece of your nightclub, the liquor license.
Hardest thing to acquire, man.
Hardest thing, bro. And not only that, in Arkansas, we had 5 o'clock liquor license.
Damn.
Everywhere around here, it's 2 o'clock now. So you had to be grandfathered in to even get the 5 o'clock liquor license, right? Yeah. Okay, boom. So if you don't cooperate and answer these questions, they're snatching that liquor license. Remind you, that's the only valuable key to having a club. You know what I'm saying? So once you got the video, now, I thought you weren't there. Okay, then you got me on camera then. So what we talking about? Who is this guy? I'm giving them fake nicknames, lying to their ass, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a charge of white. You gave him a nickname. Bitch, I said the nigga name was like Caramel or some shit it was. You know what I'm saying? I knew exactly who the niggas was the whole time.
Who give a fuck?
You get what I'm saying? I knew who the fuck the niggas was and all type of shit. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So if a nigga think that's snitching to protect your business, and once they do what they need to do to get the proper, hell yeah.
But you know, niggas gonna, niggas got the. When niggas just like gas shit, they got to dig up, and you know how this shit goes.
It ain't even niggas, it's the internet motherfucker that don't know nothing about owning nothing, man. So you gotta deal with them, unfortunately, man.
Do y'all feel like the internet influence a lot of beef, a lot of speculation and everything that's going on?
They promote a lot.
Hell yeah. Man, the internet just, man, I can say the most stupidest shit right now. I can say Bill Cosby just laid up with a 16-year-old girl. All it takes is 2-3 people to hear it, and it's gonna spread like a wildfire, even though it's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how fucked up the world is.
People don't want the truth, man.
Nah,
you gotta deal with the truth, and people are afraid to deal with the truth.
Yeah, for real though.
Speaking of the truth and the speculation,
we here for the truth, man.
We want to talk about these dice.
Wow.
We've been
Wow.
We heard all types of I heard. Man, Hustle Cartel, he got magnets in the dice.
We done heard what?
Bluetooth dice.
Bluetooth.
He got
the
this.
Bluetooth.
We get everything. We heard so much, man. I just want to let people know. Do a nigga just got this shot? Is a nigga lucky? Is it skill? Is it luck going on?
And is you really getting the fucking, you know what I'm saying, Hummers and all this shit off these games?
Or is it content?
No. On my like you would know if it's content. If I'm shooting dice with a bitch or something, probably content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Hummer at home, 4-wheeler I want at home.
Cleared up.
Rims at home.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, my other phone down. I got a nigga iPhone right now. I wish I had it in here. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted the other day, iPhone 16, his screen shaver pictures, everything still on this
16.
Brand new 16.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, shit ain't no grip.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So everything so you really got this shot. So you really that nigga on the dice.
Man, I'm really that nigga.
Man,
and my brother, Bob the Goat, is that nigga for sure.
I be tuned in to Bob.
Man, shout out to Bob the Goat, man. For real,
Really
man.
that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I be seeing him do this.
Definitely.
Big steppers in the building, man.
So you know what I'm saying? Like I still do want to know. So if it's your shot Or are you know what I'm saying? Or is it, you know what I'm saying? You got some things that you.
Nah, I just got a badass technique. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Put your money down right now and let's see.
No.
Oh, okay.
What a dice? You got a dice in your pocket?
They in the bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying 2 minutes to get the bag. Yeah, yeah.
So let me ask you this: what's the biggest lesson you don't learn from hustling though?
Be safe. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking fact.
Watch your surroundings. Don't trust
Major
no
game.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas is plotting. Because you got niggas is broke. 100%. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Like niggas is scheming and plotting for sure.
Especially at dice.
Yeah, and
dice.
What I'm doing is dangerous.
Can you clear up the dynamic that people have about everybody labeled dice game as like basically somewhere where people have a high risk of losing their life, man?
No, that's fact.
Is it always that situation in a controlled dice environment? Because you can easily place it and say, oh yeah, people die from dice game, but it's a lot of wild people out here that's shooting dice too.
Right.
What I see from you all, this is a lot of like controlled environment, a lot of people that have money, used to money.
Right.
What do you have to say about?
Yeah, that's a good question. Because you know, like I'm only gonna gamble certain individuals, right? So when I go to different cities out here, Atlanta, GA to be exact, you know what I'm saying?
Finesse
I ain't
capital.
going to no nigga crib or no build. I don't give a fuck who you is.
Yeah.
We going downtown to the JW, Marriott,
right.
to the
You gotta count,
Trump. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a room. I'm gonna have my security. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have all that shit, and that's how we gonna lock in. Like I don't even gamble with static niggas because I kind of tell. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got
can tell.
500,
Yeah.
if I walk up to you, hustle, country, shoot that shit. Bet, shoot 500. If you pull out 500, you lose it.
I noticed you do that.
You
a
can
lot.
stand that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I ain't shoot no 30. I ain't shoot no 50. Barely gonna shoot 100 because
So
it
do you
cause
think?
problems.
Do you think a lot of people just put all these allegations on you just to discredit your skill?
Yeah. I'm the one who started this. Shout out God. You know what I'm saying? Dice been around before I was born. Before all of us was born. Our grandpas and granddaddies were doing this shit.
Yeah, real
It
talk.
took me, a small nigga out of a small town of 10,000 population, bro, to post one video. Now I'm running the world with the dice. You can't bring up dice without
Appreciate
listening to
that.
Hustle Cartel. And they're just for anybody watching. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up on your dream.
100.
Pursue your happiness. You know what I'm saying? Try some shit. Think outside the box.
Right.
Talk,
Like I'm
man.
saying, you would think I'm from the city. Nigga, I'm from a 10,000 population city.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's
I'm
where the
glad-
hustlers at.
Yeah.
In the country. man.
Yeah, there ain't no nigga doing it like
I'm
we in
glad
the
you
city.
said. I'm glad you said that about not giving up on your dreams and everything, because I want to relate that back to you, King. I just want to let you know, bro. You know what I'm saying? From some big brothers. This from all us. You know what I'm saying? From all us. Like I understand you from the streets. You been through what you've been through. You going through what you're going through, and you done experienced a whole lot for you to be 11 years, about to be 12 years old. But I just want to let you know, it's okay to be a kid, bro.
Right.
Listen to me. It's okay to be a kid. It's okay to just, you know what I'm saying, just be in your lane. You know what I'm saying? I understand you done been to clubs, you done been exposed to so much as a kid, bro. And I see back, I be like, man, but it's not your, I ain't gonna say it's your fault.
But I want to say this too, like how he said, like, I got mad, he wouldn't buy me the sign and take me to clubs. Nigga, I couldn't even get in the club myself. I got it off your face card.
That's what I'm trying to look. That's what I understand. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I'm letting you know it's okay to be a kid. It's okay. Like
Yeah, it's
don't fault
cool.
yourself. Don't fault yourself. Don't feel like
Don't take it too fast. Like some people like take their life too fast. RP my little nigga Lil Queso. Like, he got backdoor. Like it be like niggas
how
that
old
you
was he?
like 14, 15.
That's
Like
what I'm
it be
saying,
like
bro.
niggas that you like you trust like real deal. Like
That's what I'm saying. That's
niggas
what I'm
killed them
trying to
over
tell
a
you.
gram.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. G.
Like real deal. Like they backdoor.
The lifestyle you experienced and everything. Where you at now? You
Too late.
And this to all you
It's
niggas
not
who
normal, bro.
And this to all you niggas who be popping it on your homies. Stop. Them the ones that's gonna kill you. They gonna backdoor you. Don't shine on them niggas because they gonna feel like, damn, this nigga stunned on me.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong
They the
with you?
ones that
Like,
take
what's
more
wrong
offense.
with
You
you?
right?
Like, you stunned on me? Like, see, like, I take it like, say, like, you don't lie, you popping it with a nigga. Hey, fool, take my jewelry out, cuz. This your man's. Like, what you
Yeah.
doing this for? You embarrassing me? Like, in front of girls, and like, that ain't cool.
Them
And
ain't
then
no-
they be wondering in their head, like, my niggas kill you. You did something foul.
Mm-hmm.
It's foul.
Speaking of
All right,
foul.
hold on.
All right.
I do have a question.
Let's do it.
What's that question?
Now, you did, I just want to ask, King. You said about finesse melting down the chain.
But show that.
Oh my God!
If I'm lying, I swear to God, like. Tell him to send me his number and show me all them chains right now that he had. To the Mob Ties chain. Don't go get nothing made. To the Mob Ties chain, to the Bread Gang chain, to the Cream chain. Shout out to Cream to my peoples.
So ain't no better broken nothing.
No.
Nah.
Like they broke in it. But he had his jewelry.
Yeah,
He had his jewelry.
yeah.
Like he one of them type niggas
I got the drift. I see what's
like
going
he
on.
one of them type niggas like. He's a liar, bro. Like he's a liar, fam. Like he's a real cold-blooded liar. Like he one of them type niggas like he gonna make you want to go to the internet and say something like, "Oh, bro, I do all this for you. Fool. You ain't gonna go on the internet. Look how you nigga bashing me."
Yeah.
You see, like he made his brother go on the internet.
Yeah.
Then a couple
What's
days
up?
later,
What's up,
cartoon knot on his head.
Yeah. What's
Like,
up,
come
Rick?
on. Like that's foul. Like, shout out to No Love, but that's foul though. Like, come on, man. You let them niggas do that to your brother. Like but I couldn't get like No Love wrong for that too though. See, like I want to clear that up too though. But No Love wrong because we went to the grocery store and left for like an hour and bro was still out there. Hey, what's up, nigga? What's up? Whoa, nigga, come on, nigga, Jack, nigga.
Extra
Yeah,
hype.
nigga,
Yeah.
what's up? No
Offended.
Love,
You
like
offended.
No Love deserved that. I No Love deserved that, bro.
He asked for it.
Yeah, he asked for that, bro. Like Hustle, like you remember you was finna come out there that day. They got into an argument about a bed. Man got a cartoon knot on his head about a bed.
So the shit be petty, huh?
Like real deal petty, like wanna like bro, like
Niggas they got
like,
cartoons
niggas
out
don't
there.
even
Yeah, by the
got-
bed.
They niggas in the camps, like
Oh, shit, I'm weak.
sleeping on the floor. Know what I'm saying? Like
So-
his little niggas them
Hey,
like
man,
at his house. Like,
You
at
say
the-
he got niggas sleeping on the floor, right?
at his house right now. Like, at his house- like at his house right now. I don't want to say too much, but niggas sleeping on blow up mattresses.
No.
couches.
No.
Sleeping on his couch.
But they stand down.
And
Are
I
they
want-
staying down with him?
But they stand down
loyal?
with him. But they gotta
loyal?
be. But they gotta be. They not around to be loyal. They're around for their bag. You
So
know.
speaking of that,
like it's only like certain people.
Hold up. You said they around for that bad, nigga, and we talking about loyalty, dog. You feel me?
Like
these folks saying that man said a statement that I gotta get clear with you, my dog,
Facts.
because I
That you
fuck
a-
with you.
I want to clear that up.
That
That you
nigga
a
said
loyal-
you ain't loyal, you just
loyal
loyal
to
to the
money.
bag.
Like I want to say this on my mama. You ain't gave me no money ever since I've been around you. Like Brian never gave me no money.
Yeah.
Like he'll probably give me some money like to go gamble if I ain't got nothing on me.
Yeah.
You know, I give it back probably. But Brian never gave me no money for his loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Like you choose to give me money for your loyalty. You loyal to money, my nigga.
Let me
Like,
ask you, what's your definition?
Oh,
of
let him rock. My definition. Like my definition of loyalty, stay down with your niggas, like stay with the niggas like who you came with.
Yeah.
Like usually like you told me like you've been knowing him for a long time.
Yeah.
Like stay down with the niggas who you came with.
That right.
Like bro, one of them type niggas like he make his own family security guards. Like nigga, what? Like your family supposed to be like just cool, laid back. Like
He putting on the work.
he ain't got enough money to pay for security, bro.
Putting
like,
their life
like
on
you
the
know what I'm saying?
line,
Like
bro.
paying they life on the line. What? Like they supposed to be good, my nigga. They supposed to be status like you, brother. They supposed to. I ain't gonna need a lie. I'm sorry to say this. Everybody around me have emotion like niggas wearing like. I don't want to say his name, but
You ain't got called
he
no
said
name.
something about me. You's a bum. You wearing his old artist clothes.
Yeah.
You wearing his old
But
artist
you know
clothes.
that to be true, right?
Like, I know on my mama, that's true.
What would everybody else talking about?
Yeah, like
then?
for real, like that's true. Like
Yeah.
and like real deal, like niggas, one of them type niggas still paying condos. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy, everything paid off. My nigga, everything
paid off.
Nigga, like in the first
ain't hustle, man. He ain't
like on
hustle,
the first
man.
of the month, my niggas ain't even gotta pay rent. Like on the first of the month, we gon' pop.
Hey,
we
with a
gon' pop
name
it on
like
the first
Hustle,
of
you gotta stand on that shit.
Like, why
With a
these
name
niggas-
like Hustle, you gotta stand on that shit.
what you said.
What you said.
Bet. Hey, Hustle, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So, How do you feel like gambling with a kid?
So me and King, we don't gamble each other. You know what I'm saying? Like King was shooting dice before I even met him.
I know that.
You know,
I know
I ain't gonna never try to restrict no shit from what he doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the first day I got him, shit, he hit a nigga at the mall for $2,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And guess what? I didn't take a dime from him. That's his money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't feel no type of way gambling with, with King.
Do you feel like did he be I heard you earlier you say, every time y'all gamble, it's always security, it's always gonna be a
controlled environment.
Controlled environment.
Yeah.
But do you feel like sometimes or anytime that he'll be put in any type of situation, you know what I'm saying, about him gambling? Because niggas is you got money involved. It's nice. Tempers and everything. Anything is bound to happen while niggas gambling.
I mean, so he gonna throw the temper, especially when he loses.
I done see
But
that.
on the cool, King ain't going to no real grown man dice game. You know what I'm
On
saying?
me.
This shit is
That's
like
what
that
I'm
on the
saying.
internet.
Put that shit up,
You get what
man.
I'm saying? I know right from wrong. I'm a smart
Man,
nigga.
clear it up, nigga.
I ain't made it this
Yeah.
fine like being dumb. I know where to take King or where not to take this nigga. You know
This
what
shit
I'm
all a
saying?
controlled environment and it's obvious
Because
to me.
that was my question was about to be how, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing, and it is crazy, we was having this conversation off
Let's
mic,
do
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
Let's do it now.
You know what I'm saying? And I think different from a lot of people. So you know what I'm saying? Like it is